Hello, beautiful souls that you are. Welcome to another video lyrics explanation. Today we're talking about the song Army of Light. But before anything, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Emily Sparkle and I'm an artist. I make art, mostly spiritual art, and I'm also a visionary. That means that I can see things. I see it through dreams, through every daily life. I see things. I just see, I just see. And so what I'm doing is sharing information through forms of arts as being an artist. And in this specific video or in this specific playlist, I take these visions and I translate them into lyrics, make them a song. So they will be, that you will have a good beat and listen to some conscious information through songs, through the form of songs. I do use AI tools because I'm not a musician just yet. I do write the lyrics, and in this specific videos, I explain the verses so you could have the most of this information. If there's anything that needs to be delayed on, so you could have some information about spiritual practices or about some steps to go ahead and be your best version of yourself, then I would delay on and explain and expand. And yeah, this is why I do those videos, so you could have the most of it, most of knowledge, and maybe, and the potential to become more, to have more. I mean, I do believe that we need to share information to grow up, to have our own self growth and our growth as a collective. And yeah, with that being said, the main theme of the song, just before we dive into the verses, is giving you, it's a reminder. First of all, it's a reminder that you are not alone. You have an army of light. It's not specifically to a specific person. No, every single one of you is surrounded by support, by your own spirit team. You are connected to everything, and so you are connected to so many souls and so many beings of light that you don't even realize it, but you are. So this is a reminder, letting you know that you are never alone. And with that, also being very grateful for your spirit guides and for your guardian angels doing their work to support you in all times. And as many of my songs, this one is also giving you the fact that you are a divine being and you are here to be recognized by yourself, that you are a divine being, and be true to yourself so you could shine your light, so you could become who you truly are. Taking all your masks that you've learned to wear and put them away. Be clean, be just who you are. So there are some verses here talking about you, it's really about you being yourself. Just the power is within you, and only you can open up yourself. Only you can align with your true self. So this song is really supporting that, telling you that you are divine, that you are looking absolutely fine. You don't need to fix anything. You are amazing as you are. Just go and be higher than ever before. This is your job. Your job is become higher and higher, to expand, to explore, to develop yourself, to become a better version of yourself more and more. There's no end to it. So There is no truly a destination, but the process of becoming better and greater and lighter, and share that with everybody. And with that being said, I think we're good to go. So just give me one sec. Alrighty, let's begin.
Breathing with it by supremacy. Bring the mark, self-sabotaging and vanity. Telling a story to no one who can listen. Yet the lava was a gossip to a fine ambition.
Alrighty, so don't blink because you might miss it if you will. It's happened so fast, really. All this verse, like luminous breathing weighted by supremacy, it talks about you having a new spiritual experience. But in the same time, I could say that it's a very sensible experience, that you are getting into yourself, into the void, into the darkness, just being there and breathing light, as it can be through visualization, it can be through guidance, whatever it is, you are breathing with the intention to go to the light. And that's why I call it luminous breathing, weighted by supremacy. It's about the when you are getting into the void, you will be sooner or later, you will be opened to the void, and you will see that there is no darkness. It's not about the darkness, it's about potential. And there's infinite potential in this void. It's called also the quantum field. There you connect with higher dimensions and higher layers of reality. So the weighted by supremacy, it's your support team, it's your guardian angels, it's your spirit guides, it's your soul team, it's your other versions of your spirit, other parts of your spirit, your higher self. And when you get within, you connect with them. It's a beautiful experience. So that sentence talk about that when you get into the awareness and the willing to go inward and do the work from within, then you might as well be open to those varieties of consciousness. Bringing the marks self-sabotaging in vanity talks about the people who will and still seeing spirituality as something that does not exist, or something that is has a very little matter in life, and you don't need to put your focus on that, when that is not true, because you are spirit, body, and mind. So you need to be aware of all those three aspects, not just one of them. When you get into balance in each of those aspects, then this is where you want to be. When you are stable and balanced, that is when you can grow. That is when the magic happens. So all those who mocks spirituality or aspects of it, they becoming self-sabotaging in vanity. And it's not for the bad, it's not for the good. It's just a kind of a statement telling that those who will mock anything, will be the one who are mocked, telling a story to no one who can listen. And this is exactly the same as what we talked about just now. The those people who don't want to be, or don't believe, or against these kind of spiritual things. So that's okay. It's your choice. No one said that this is the ultimate truth. I mean, there is one truth, but infinite ways to get there or to see it. So it's not about right or wrong, but it tells that they will be in their own phase, they will be in their own lives, and no matter how you will try to talk them into spirituality, there's no one to listen, and that is okay. Nothing needs to happen by force. If they are willing to be part of, um, it's not community, but part of this awakened consciousness, then be my guest. If not, that's okay. Don't fight for that. Yet the label was a gossip to all fun ambition. In many ways, and as we do in that, when we are sharing information, even though there are some knowledge that we don't accept or we are not willing to go and to listen, it is the tool or the method, the right method, one of the method that works. Talk the things, let them be on surface, and even those who are mocking it, they will have this knowledge in the surface, and they could choose in their own time whether to have the ambition to go and try it, because most of the time they're talking about something that they never tried, or it will just keep being on surface. Just let it be in the collective awareness. That's what important. Don't try to force anything about anyone, but make sure that this is in a place that people can see it, that people can hear it. This is how you change minds. You can try convinced and use manipulation, and in many times it's good. It's really good. But if you want to be in I have a word for that, but I forgot it. Just give me a second. Okay, gonna change it a little bit. By sharing yourself, you're already doing the work. By sharing the information you believe in, you're already doing the work. You can be an influencer. You can be someone who's really good at manipulating people. Again, it's not about good or bad. It's about your skills. But when you are sharing yourself, then you already done the work. You put the information on the surface, on this collective consciousness awareness. And the people who are aligning with you will get this information. And this is how it works. Okay, enough with that. Yes, let's continue. This is a very long talk.
Read it again if I'm wrong, isn't the light always here to let us know? Darkness can't be light, it's gone from sight, let it go, let it go. Swing those wings.
So the second verse says, read it again if I may wrong. Isn't the light always here to let us know? Darkness cannot be if light is gone from its sight. Let it go or let it go. Alrighty, so this is the game. This is the playtime between light and darkness. So When we see light, it's always with the knowledge, with the wisdom to give us a push or give us the right enlightenment to keep on going. It's like being in a cave, okay? For example, just being in the cave and walking in darkness until you see a little spot of light. It can represent everything that you can think about, but it always will be something more than what you've been in. The light is always something more that will give you more new insights. Where we are, darkness cannot be if light is gone from its side. If there is no light, then there is no darkness. If there's no darkness, there's no light. This is this game here on Earth, specifically here about the playtime, where you choose to be, if it's in darkness or if it's in light. You cannot have just one of them because they are part of a whole. So you let it tow, like drag you, or you let it go. You use, it's your choice how to use light. Light will always be there if you wish it to be. And even if you don't wish it, it's just when you put your awareness and your intention, then it will expose to you, or you will be open to see light. It's always there. Yes, it's always there. And let it tow or let it go, it's your choice again. You choose if to be dragged or if to let go what is that you need to let go and move on. Swing those wings. My friend, you are a divine being, so yes, you do have wings. If they are being seen or not, it doesn't matter. It's what you do with them. Are you willing to swing those wings and fly up, fly to where you want to go, or not? Again, it's your choice.
I open to my heart space. I love so hard. Thank you for your presence. I'm grateful for all the love it senses. My angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. Thank you for your presence. My light peers, my star family, ascending masters. Thank you for your luminance.
So our course says, I open to my heart space. I love so hard. Thank you for your presence. I'm grateful for all loving senses. When you open your heart, my friend, when you open your heart chakra, it's really that important. Like, I know it's important to align all of your chakras and open them, activate them. But when you are opening your heart, that is the portal to connect to everything. I will say it again and again. This is the portal that opens you to everything, that connects you. That is how we humans truly communicate with life. It's not about language. It's not about making signs. It's vibration. It's your energy field. Your connection. Connection is community connection. You are connecting with the community, with everything. So when you open your heart chakra, it's when you get new senses. But truly, those are not new senses, but it's the like your superpowers or your super senses. Although you're becoming a whole human, you don't become something more. You become more whole. You are open up to more parts of you. Everything becomes much more sensible and much more intense. So when you are awakening, you will hear better, you will see better, you will see more, you will hear more, you will smell more. If you don't have one of those senses, they might be open to you. You might open them through your spiritual balance. So it's all become a whole loving experience. And that's what you're meant to be. Like being, it's truly that. Learning to open your chakras and no fear whatsoever. Let it be and communicate with everything that surrounds you. There's no fear where there is love. It just cannot be. So when you are consistently working on opening your heart chakra, open, and there is no fear telling you you need to be protected or you need to defend yourself, then there's only love, no matter what might come from the external world, even though it's your reflection. If you are full of love, nothing can harm you. And that is how you connect to everything, to this earth, to this planet, to the animals, to people. It's your heart chakra. I thank you for your presence. I'm grateful for all loving senses. Yes. My angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors, thank you for your presence. My light peers, my star family, ascended masters, thank you for your luminescence. So be grateful, because you are not alone and you have so much support. You have so much light. The more you will, grow in your self-spiritual growth, then you could sense, you could see, you could feel the presence of your angels and spirit guides, and you will, the more you will do it, the more you will be open to communicate, because you need to be in a specific frequency, a specific level of awareness and loving, so you could connect with higher beings. They cannot go that deeper to the low density. You need to go at least halfway to connect with them. So doing practices that helps you be in the light and open your heart chakra. It can be physical practices in yoga, it can be breath work, it can be visualizations, guided meditations, any kind of form of art of expression, helping to express your soul, and through that having improvement and seeing what are the next steps to do ahead. It can be through practicing dream interpretation. Is that interpretation? I think that's the word. And like reading dreams, remember dreams. And if you are advanced, you can go through astral projection, some more advanced conscious practices, putting your consciousness in other places or other forms of your other parts of your soul, as your soul is also split to many versions of you, some in other planets. Anyways, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that you can go through when you are opening your heart chakra. This is really the first step. It's truly it is. And when you do so, you will be connected with the awareness to communicate with your angels, your spirit guides, ancestors, and so on.
This is my army, like that feels me. I am divine, a golden buzzer, looking fine. Out of the locker, self-aligned. My mirror is shiner, bring it on my soul.
Alrighty, so our second course says, "This is my army, the light that fills me." And it's truly about feeling this sensation. It's a higher sensation. Like your whole body vibrates, your whole body becomes a flame or becomes a chilling wind. You become non solid. You become a spirit. You sense through the spirit, then through the physical senses. Yes, nailed it. You feel through the spirit, not through your physical body. So, I am divine, a golden buzzer, and all this second course talks about how amazing you are. There's no lies here. I mean, it's your job to recognize it. You are an amazing spirit. Like you are exist. No other can be like you. I mean, I know we are aware of it. Some of us are being seen that the effect of being cloned or having clones in society. It cannot take place of your spirit whatsoever. They are own unique souls getting into those clones, but they are not the same as you are. There's only one of you, and you will always exist. So it's a matter of choosing. You choose how to exist, but you are exist, and no one will take that. No one can be you. Mm-mm-mm. So I am divine. I'm a golden buzzer. Looking fine out of the locker, self-aligned, my mirror is shiner, bringing on my soul is higher, aura of all I see brighter, awake, no more a sleepwalker. So as I said before, you are a divine being, so you are deserve a golden buzzer, any one of you. You are looking fine when you are recognizing your true self. It's not about your appearance. If you have blue eyes, or you have brown eyes, or you have long hair, or you don't have hair at all. It's not about your appearance. It's about your inner. Damn, I don't know how to explain it. How to express that in words. But it's yourself looking, yourself honoring, yourself confidence, yourself trusting. I mean, we don't trust ourselves. Damn, we don't trust ourselves. And that is a big problem to self love. So you're looking fine out of the locker is when you become so fine with being so little in life and doing very specific part that is your job, that is your role in life, and just ignoring yourself absolutely. But when you open this locker, then you can see that you are much, much more than what you've been. Self-align, you're aligning yourself. My soul, my mirror is shiner. And in many of my songs, when I say mirror, it is about your reflection. It is about another version of you that you choose to look at, that you choose to become. So your mirror is shiner, is you becoming shiner. You become more of yourself, your true self, and you open up to express it and share that. Bring it on. My soul is high, of course. Your soul is always higher when you are recognizing it and you have a connection with your higher self. Of course, it's more higher and higher and higher. Aura of all, I see brighter. Aura of all is it's representing your connection to everything when you're opening up and you willing to sense, because many times it can be very overwhelming. It is a lot, and all good. You can do it. It's just being open to another parts of you, like I said before. It might be a little bit too much, but it's not. It's just recognizing more parts of you. And the more you see, then, or the more you accept, then the brighter is your sight. Awake, no more sleepwalker. I don't sleepwalk anymore. Sleepwalking, can I say that? I don't sleepwalking anymore. Mm-mm-mm. I am aware to every single step I do. Yes, a lot of responsibility, but in the same time, my friend, when you do so, you become the king or the queen of the game in your own life. You're always the hero in your story. But when you are awake, it's when you have all of the control on you, all the responsibility on you. If you're not awake or you are not aware for the fullest, then parts of you will be controlled or manipulated by others. Whenever you are ready to experience more, then go ahead and start your awakening call.
Connection of a different enchanted heart. I hear, I feel the melodies as the star does. Blow me up with another golden dust. Slow down, stack my emotions over the rain. Ain't anyone called it a goal, come over the dank. The landscape changes when your mind rests well. 11:11, it's time to say farewell.
I like this verse so much. But before that, I forgot to say that in the second course we have also this lines saying, I've got an army of this is my army light that fills me. Read between the lines, I got an army of light. Well, yeah, I didn't need to delay on that. It says the same as this is my army light that fills me. Okay then, so our next verse is lit it up, my chest holds the marks. This is the marks of truth. They don't have a specific shape or anything, or a sign, specific sign. For every individual soul is different, but you have marks when you get to the truth. It's spiritual. It's a spiritual sensation that affects your body and mind. Connection of a different enchanted harps. Yep, when you start to hear the melodies of heaven or high frequencies, starting with a buzzing in your ears, starting with how do you say that? Ringing in your ears. This is the beginning. It will become, you will, if you are aware of that, it will start to change frequencies, it will start to change tones until you will hear actually melodies so complex and so beautiful. It's coming from a higher dimension, a higher radio. Okay, you are tuning to a higher radio. I feel the melodies of stardust. Remember, we are all stardust. We made from this material, if I can say it. So you are everything. It's like you have a galaxy within yourself. It's all information. It's all conscious. Everything is an energy. At the same time, it's also consciousness. Everything is consciousness. So you have so much within yourself, so much, that whatever you see in the external world cannot be even close to what you truly have within yourself, to what is it's it's just more. It doubles. It's this fractalizing holographic experiences become more like clouds, like maybe starting with the liquid experiences and expansion. For example, like the most basic example, when you are starting your awakening call, yes, and you become to hear, you start to feel, to hear, to become more in the spirit, then your reality shifted as linear time reality is no longer affecting you. It's time becomes fluid. This is a very good example for one of the things that's happening when you start to awaken. The illusion of time just doesn't work on you because you become more true or unfiltered. Then you start to see more of what is happening. The more you be in the now, the more you will see what is truly going on. So there is no time, and you start to see it as concept, a very liquid, fluid concept of reality. Like it might be very confusing, but it's moving in a different way. It's not linear. The more you get into that, you can also do some quantum jumps. When you literally jumping from frame to frame, as we having this illusion of movement through snapping shots. Like everything I'm doing is a frame by frame by frame, trillions of frames of shifting, exactly like a movie. So we have this illusion of movement, and it's very smooth. So when you are more aware, becoming more your consciousness, you could and you can jump from frame to another frame. It's not after the next one because it's not really about linear timing. So so another example, when you are a little bit more advanced, or it can happen surprisingly, you might feel like you are stuck, like your body cannot move. It can be like how do you call it? It's called sleep paralysis. Paralysis. You know what I meant? When you feel like your body cannot move, then this is when you jumping from frame to frame, but you are aware of that because it takes a little bit of time. You are shifting from one reality to another. So because it's so smooth and people are not aware of this jumping, then it looks very natural, very smooth. But when you have sleep paralysis, or you happen to experience that in deep meditation, know that all is just fine. You are being 100% aware of your shift. So you look like you're stuck, but you're just aware of what is truly happening. And that is the playground we have in this holographic world. If you go up to other dimensions, then it won't be like that because you will be more in the fluid, more in this like more cloudy experience. Like everything is floating. Here it feels like everything is solid. The more you go up, it feels more liquid, more like watery, and slowly it becomes, the higher you go, then the lighter you feel. You feel like a cloud. So this is kind of the way that I can represent that through my artistic um, site. Yeah, this is kind of how you see feel when you raise up with your consciousness awareness to higher dimensions. Okay, so blow me up with another golden gust. Um, just give me a second. I have some notes here because I don't remember exactly what I tried to say here. Alrighty, so it's literally talks about um, uh, the previous verse when we talked about in the beginning of the song, we talked about the illuminating breathing. Blow me up with another golden gust is just give me more of that, give me another push to be in this light experience. It's really awesome. It really is. Slow down, stack my emotion over the rank. Ain't anyone called it a goal? Climb over the dank. The landscape changes when your mind rests well. 11:11, it's time to say farewell. So feels like all right. So it's about self self organizing. Like I would say self control of your emotions, but it's more like order yourself. It's not about controlling your emotions. It's let them be and organize them and organize yourself. So you slow down. Whenever you slow down, you live more. And and everything is aligning with slowing down because when you slow down, you have more time to be aware. When you slow down, you have more time to breathe deep. You have more awareness of or in of focus. You have more focus on everything that you do. You don't become a multitasking. You may be a multitasking, but doing every task every in full focus. So it's kind of not multitasking. It's doing a few tasking and focusing on each. When you do that, you are living in awareness. Multitasking is when separating your focus to different actions, which is nice. It's cool. It's a great experience. Yet, if you want to be full in your life, you want to be 100%, then you need to give 100% in each action you do. If you are doing something, be 100% with that. If you are listening, be 100% with this action. If you are feeling, be 100% in feeling. Order yourself. So you order your emotions because when you are letting the emotions control you or move you, then there's less awareness of what is going on. It's very good in expression. It is. Now I'm not saying that everything that I advise you is meant to do in all times. No, it's truly about experiencing new ways of living. So it's your choice. Do whatever you want. I, for example, really, really love emotions. Just let them be, and they will flow on the canvas or whatever I'm making. I love that. So, so when you do put your emotions in order, then You become over the rank. You are becoming over yourself. You really are. Because you are consciousness. Ain't anyone called it a goal? Climb all over this the dank. And that was in my vision. You know, you have dank in a um, very low and wet atmosphere. So to climb over the dank is a representation of climbing above something you know or above something that is low. It's beautiful, it's great, it's lovely, and it's very nice. Go above it. Where we are next. The landscape changes when your mind rests well. 11:11, it's time to say farewell. Whenever you go, whenever you move in your mind and in your external, excuse me, mind, then when you change it, excuse me, when you change your mindset and you let it be, everything changes. It's not just the landscape, it's your whole perspective of life. Again, when you are open the void within, then you have infinite potential. But you need to rest your mind, you need to be open. It's empty your mind so you could be open to the whole consciousness. Because when you are in your mind, then you are in your specific individual self. You are aware only to yourself. When you are empty your mind, then you have kind of, I can see it as it's like a tunnel. Like you have this door in yourself that you open up, and there is a tunnel that you go through into the unknown, open up to expansion, and you don't have any idea. Even those of that had these advanced experiences, it's so vast, you cannot imagine how expanded this creation is. Insanely. 11:11, it's time to say farewell. Whenever you see 11:11, it is a sign that you are in a path of changing, in a path of your true self, in a path of self-growth. You go ahead and do it. So this is truly time to say farewell to your old life, and you go ahead and just do whatever you do. Make sure that you have fun on the way. Make sure that you love that, whatever you do. Alrighty.
Swing those wings. I open to my heart space. I love so hard. Thank you for your presence. I'm grateful for all love and senses. My angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. Thank you for your presence. My light piece, my star family, ascended masters. Thank you for your luminescence. Got GGG. This is my army. Light that fills me. I am divine, a golden buzzer, looking fine out at the locker, self-aligned. My mirror is shining, bring it on. My soul is higher. I see brighter, awaken up no more. A sleepwalker. This is my army. Light that fills me. Read between the lines. I got an army of light.
So, I see more now when the light is known to my eyes and the breeze of life is at ease, hidden magic arise. So, this is the way I kind of closing the song saying, you accomplished this awakening. You've been open up to the light, open up to yourself, open up to more that is, and you become much more familiar with light as we've been seeing light all around us in many kinds of forms as this is a holographic world. It's 3D and you can see like the trees, you can see the birds. They are light. They are forms of light as much as your form of light that's been reflected in a holographic, beautiful, beautiful mechanism, I would say, or yeah, it's holographic reflection. So when you see the light as the light more purely, then it becomes known to your eyes, and in the same time, you can see more because you are open to see beyond the filtered world. And the breeze of life is at ease. When you are living to the fullest, you will see those people who are accomplished that they are at ease. I mean, they are not running or chasing anything. They just having fun, being them, and everything looks like just easy peasy, and it is. It's really easy. So be at ease. Learn how to be at ease. That is where you find your inner peace. Yeah, I mean, that's great to have a burst of energy and doing things more extreme or more seems like more passionate. It's beautiful because it's your self-expression, but don't make it your daily energy. It may be your expression energy, which is amazing. Don't make it just in a device. Don't make it as part of your own life routine because it becomes very chaotic, becomes very radical, like going from white to black, never being in the middle point. So learn to be at ease, and then the hidden magic arises. Then you will see, you will be not an evidence, not evidence. It will be. Damn. Never mind. It will be. No, I truly want to say this word. It's very simple. It's on the tip of my tongue. It will be witness to the true form of life, and it will be magical. Will truly will. So this is it. It is long enough. So very quickly, summary. Like I said, you are never alone. Never. Saying being grateful and say some gratitude well, it can be rituals, but whenever you are grateful, then you become more aware of this fullness that you have in your life. And that is how you work the laws of the universe. They will give you much more. Every time you are grateful for something, then you will have more things to be grateful for. So it's really a good routine to put and keep up in your daily life. It's just in the morning or in the end of the day, say thank you for whatever you had or whatever you have at the moment, mostly. Um, and it's always it also letting you know when you are grateful for your spirit guides and your um, guardian angels. It keeps you in this knowing that you are not alone. Even it's like whenever you will have obstacles, whenever you will have some struggles to overcome, when you have the belief and this knowing that you are not alone, it's much more easier, and it always good to feel supported. The more you will be there, the more you will be aware of being not alone. You will sense more. You will until you could literally communicate through telepathy or through visions or through whichever um, way is best for you in your own being to connect with your spirit guides. It's really transform your life to be much, much more. So this song is a reminder to tell you you are not alone. There are some folks, spiritual folks, that are here to support you. And yeah, and then again, you are also as much as your spirit guides are divine, you are a divine being as equal to them. You really are, and it's something that people miss because it seems like humans are lower, being taught to be lower than angels, lower than spirit guides, lower than ascended masters. That is not true, or lower than your ancestors. No, you are what became from the history of evolution. History, I'm saying history because history does not exist, but there are multiple realities where there's experiment here, experiment here, experiment there, so you actually a very, very evolved divine being, multi-being. To recognize that. So recognize that you are divine. Keep on that. You have here the information telling you go and be in the light. Go and practice light. Just go and do it. You will be surprised from the results. And ease yourself, my friend. You don't need to chase anything. Whatever you are chasing is chasing yourself, your own tail. Learn to be at ease. Give yourself time. And swing your wings because you're meant to fly. You're meant to shine and just, well, I would say conquer the world and be the hero of your story with a huge smile on your face. Truly, truly that. So yeah, just acknowledge that you are also a spirit and put some focus on this aspect too. As much as you're giving to your body and your mind, make sure you're giving intention to your soul. Till the next one, have a wonderful day and cheers.